In quiet rivers, beneath fallen logs and tangled roots, lives a creature shaped more like a question than an answer. The freshwater eel moves silently through shadows, rarely seen, almost never understood. Its body is long and smooth, its movements slow and deliberate, and its presence easy to overlook. Yet behind this unassuming form lies one of the most extraordinary life stories in the natural world. Freshwater eels belong to the genus Anguilla, a lineage older than many rivers themselves. Fossil evidence suggests that eels have existed for tens of millions of years, surviving mass extinctions, continental shifts, and dramatic climate changes. Their shape has changed little, a testament to a design refined by time and secrecy. Unlike most fish, freshwater eels live double lives. They spend years, sometimes decades, in freshwater environments such as rivers, streams, lakes, and wetlands. Here, they grow, feed, and remain hidden, emerging mostly at night. But their story does not begin in freshwater, and it does not end there either. Their true origin lies far beyond human sight, deep in the open ocean. The body of a freshwater eel is built for endurance. Long, muscular, and flexible, it allows the eel to slip through narrow crevices, burrow into sediment, and navigate complex underwater environments. Its skin is thick and coated in mucus, reducing friction and protecting against parasites and injury. Small, embedded scales provide additional defense without sacrificing flexibility. Eels are nocturnal by nature. During daylight hours, they remain concealed, wedged between rocks or buried in mud. As darkness falls, they become active hunters. Their diet is broad and opportunistic, consisting of insects, crustaceans, worms, mollusks, and small fish. This adaptability allows them to survive in a wide range of freshwater habitats, from fast-flowing rivers to still lakes. Their senses are finely tuned to life in low visibility. Eels rely heavily on smell, detecting chemical signals in the water that guide them to food, shelter, and eventually, to the sea. Their eyesight is limited in freshwater, but this changes dramatically later in life, when their journey takes them into open ocean darkness. For much of history, the reproduction of freshwater eels was a complete mystery. No one had ever seen an eel spawn. No ripe eggs were found in rivers. No mating behavior was observed. For centuries, even the greatest naturalists were baffled. Some believed eels emerged spontaneously from mud. Others proposed that they were immortal, never reproducing at all. The truth, when it finally emerged, was stranger than myth. After years of growth in freshwater, eels undergo a transformation. Their bodies change shape, their eyes enlarge, the skin darkens, the digestive systems begin to shut down. Feeding becomes secondary, then stops entirely. The eel enters its final life stage, driven by an urge older than memory. It begins to move downstream. Rivers that once served as safe havens become highways to the unknown. Eels navigate dams, currents, and obstacles, often traveling at night to avoid predators. Some cross land during wet conditions, sliding through grass and mud to bypass barriers. Nothing seems to stop them. Their destination lies thousands of kilometers away, in remote regions of the ocean. For European eels, it is the Sargasso Sea. For American and Asian species, different but equally distant spawning grounds exist. These places are vast, deep, and difficult to study, which explains why the eel's secret remained hidden for so long. The ocean migration of freshwater eels is one of the longest and most demanding journeys undertaken by any fish. Without feeding, guided only by instinct and environmental cues, eels swim for months across open ocean. They dive deep during the day and rise closer to the surface at night, possibly to avoid predators and conserve energy. Upon reaching their spawning grounds, eels reproduce once and only once. After releasing eggs and sperm into the open water, their life comes to an end. The journey, the transformation, the years of survival in freshwater all lead to this single event. There is no return. From the eggs hatch transparent, leaf-shaped larvae known as leptocephali. These fragile forms drift with ocean currents for months or even years, slowly transforming as they approach continental waters. Gradually, they become glass eels, then elvers, finally entering rivers to begin the cycle anew. This life strategy makes freshwater eels critical connectors between marine and freshwater ecosystems. They transport nutrients across environments, influence food webs, and serve as both predators and prey. In rivers, they help regulate populations of smaller organisms. In the ocean, their larvae contribute to planktonic ecosystems. Humans have long interacted with freshwater eels, valuing them as food, symbols, and subjects of fascination. In many cultures, eels appear in folklore as creatures of mystery and transformation. In modern times, they have become economically valuable, especially in aquaculture and international trade. But this attention has come at a cost. Freshwater eel populations have declined dramatically in recent decades. Overfishing, habitat loss, pollution, dams, and climate change have all taken their toll. Barriers prevent migration, water quality affects survival, changes in ocean currents disrupt larval transport. For a species dependent on such a complex life cycle, even small disruptions can have catastrophic effects. Conservation efforts now focus on restoring river connectivity, regulating harvests, and protecting critical habitats. Scientists continue to study eel migration, using satellite tags and chemical analysis to uncover details still unknown. Despite centuries of research, much about the eel remains elusive. And perhaps that is fitting. The freshwater eel is not an animal that reveals itself easily. It lives in shadows, moves at night, and travels farther than most creatures its size ever will. Its life is a bridge between worlds, between river and ocean, between knowledge and mystery. As long as rivers flow to the sea, the eel's journey continues. Silent, unseen, and extraordinary, the freshwater eel remains one of nature's most enduring enigmas.